Hey everyone, welcome back to Tech Station, the podcast where we uncover the latest topics and trends in tech. I'm Valentina, technical architect at Microsoft, and today I'm with Maria Vittoria. Maria Vittoria, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone, and thank you so much, Valentina, for the invitation. I'm very honored to be here with you. Just to introduce myself, I'm Maria Vittoria Tomaini, and since May, I'm the go-to-market lead for cloud scale analytics in Microsoft Western Europe, meaning that I work with 10 countries around Europe to really develop the strategy and business around our analytical services.
So it means that you have to manage data challenges in 10 different languages, basically.
More or less, yes, exactly.
Amazing, tough job. However, today we are going to talk about a way to address these challenges with a very nice solution that can really be your one-stop destination for all your data. And I'm talking about Microsoft Fabric. Could you tell us a bit more about Fabric?
Yes, for sure. So exactly what Microsoft Fabric does. So I'm really happy to have some time to deep dive into the fascinating world of Microsoft Fabric. That it's my best partner in crime here. I will try to describe it in two different ways. So to give you like an overall understanding of it, but as really quick introduction, just to describe it in few words, I would say that it's a revolutionary technology that is actually transforming data management and analytics space. That went in general availability. So we announced it general available almost 1 year ago. So we just celebrated 1 year together. So 1 year birthday last week. So really happy to start telling something more about this.
But congratulations on the 1 year birthday. And I'm also super excited because we recently had Ignite. So here, be aware that we will be asking you also some updates by the end of this episode about Fabric. But let's start from the beginning. Let's introduce us to Fabric.
Perfect. So as I was saying, if I have to explain to someone that is not really familiar to this technology and also like a bit technology agnostic, you can imagine like you have a very big box. So where you keep all your important papers, like pictures, photos, documents, whatever. And over time, you might have different boxes, like for different things, like one for bills, one for family photos, another one for grandma, a receipt, for example. And actually, I have one of these boxes. But then immediately it can get pretty messy and hard to find what you are looking for or what you need quickly. And yeah, actually, Microsoft Fabric is like a very super organized magical box that can combine all your different boxes just into one. So it really helps you to keep everything in one place, very well organized and easy to find as well. So not only that, but it also helps you understand and use the information in a better way. So that's a very, very simple example on how organization can really leverage this technology as an innovative platform. But I think it really resonates. So usually we call it the data platform in the era of AI that is really designed to integrate various data sources and data services into just one unified, seamless experience. So yeah, this is very simple, but just to let you understand that this solution combines data storage, data integration, data processing, and analytics all within a single cohesive environment. That's actually the box that I was pitching you. If I have to add something, maybe Vale, if I can, I will just underline some other key points that is very related to what actually those boxes can do. So Fabric is really like all in one place, as I was saying. So it brings together all in one box, all your data from different sources into just one platform. So you don't have to look into multiple places to find it. It's pretty easy to use it. So it's a SaaS service, so software as a service. And it makes simple to manage and analyze all your data, even if you're not like such a tech expert, as I was saying. It supports different team and different people and different roles within the organization. to work together by providing a single shared view of all the data. And it's also very scalable and secure. So I say, in summary, it's like having a very super organized smart assistant that help you manage and make sense of all your data. So something like this, I would say.
Wow, beautiful. So you mentioned that is basically a software as a service application. However, if my understanding is correct, we are talking about a service that can have different experiences depending on the kind of persona that is leveraging it. So for example, if I am a data scientist, I can have a full experience of pro code environment, which is pretty technical, right? But
Yeah.
if I am a business user, I can just visualize the end product that might be a Power BI dashboard that is the result of previous analysis. I shouldn't be concerned about what's happening in the backend, but still the product is just one product, not different products, right?
Exactly. This is 100% correct. So all in one single solution, but managing very different and addressing very different need depending on who's using what. So yeah, you got it.
Cool. So, and if you look at the business, considering that you are working with multiple countries, which are the main challenges that Fabric can address?
Yes, I would say that, I mean, Microsoft Fabric tried to really address the complexity and challenges that we are seeing so far in the world of today, like handling really vast amount of different data, coming also from different disparate sources. So I would say that the main challenges are cross industry, so and cross country, because actually I really see them across different across Western Europe. Sorry, and it's very related to, for example, data silos. So due to the lack of interoperability among different systems, it's related to data latency as well. So due to the lack of seamless integration and real-time access of this type of data. And of course, as I was saying, is try to manage the increasing volume and really also variety type of data that we are seeing in the market. Last but not least is also something related to data monetization, I would say. So really how companies can really try to monetize their data. But the important thing here is that how companies are really using Fabric to transform these challenges into opportunities. So of course, Fabric tried to address them, but it's very a lot on how businesses want to leverage this to create new opportunities. And if I can bring to the table some example, just to give you an idea. So as I was saying, we have very different companies that are using this. And an example is in the healthcare sector, for example, like in Italy here, we have the University of San Raffaele, that is actually using Microsoft Fabric to really integrate patient data from various different data sources, such as, I don't know, electric health records or lab results, wearable device. And this unified view can really improve the patient care by providing professional details, comprehensive insights, enabling personalized treatment. So something very, very, very powerful. But if we look at another example, like in the retail sector, for example, Fabric really help businesses consolidate data from online and offline sales channel, for example. So from customer interaction, supply chain operations. So very different use case, but the objective is really the same. So you can really increase your business and make it grow thanks to this technology, I would say.
So we mentioned that Fabric can have different look and feels depending on the persona who is actually using it, and which means that it also has different workloads that
Yeah.
can address specific persona needs. So can you tell us a bit more about these workloads and these business functions that Fabric brings to the
Yeah,
end users?
for sure. Because as you were saying, within one solution, it tried to address multiple needs. And that's why inside Fabric, there are different workloads. I will mention some of them. But of course, these are different based on the type of use that you make. So, for example, we have Data Factory. That's a workload that really it's focused on data movement, enabling the people and the person that use it to really integrate data from various sources, either like it can be on-prem, cloud, other cloud. So really useful to make data movement and transformation. Then we have, for example, data engineering. So this workload is for data engineers for sure. And it is designed for building and managing data pipeline to really ensure that data is processed and available to everyone for the analysis that they have to make. Or probably one of your favorite, that is data science. So in this case, this workload really support advanced analytics and machine learning to build and deploy AI and machine learning models. Then we have a few others that are related to real-time analytics that can really provide some capabilities for analyzing real-time and streaming data that really enable immediate insight. That's very, very useful. And we're going to say something more about this related to the last announcement of Ignite. And the last three are really related to the data warehouse. So everyone knows about data warehousing, focuses on storing and managing a very large volume of data. Power BI, one of our, of course, BI and business intelligence tool for data visualization. But the interesting thing is that all of these workloads, of course, are enabled by Copilot. And I know you spoke before about Copilot, but this is really something as an advanced power assistant that is really integrated in all these workloads to improve, of course, the experience of the people that are using the different workloads and enhancing the productivity of them. So, of course, we also put some AI inside of it, and that's why Fabric is Copilot enabled, I would say.
Well, I tried Copilot within Fabric with as you might have guessed, within the data scientist experience. And I have to say that I was surprised by the results because it's so seamless. The fact that you have this side pane where you can interact with Copilot while working on your notebook within Fabric. So it's extremely optimized and extremely powerful as well because it's optimized on top of data that I'm already working with within Fabric.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, most awaited question, as I warned you. So we had recently the Ignite conference in Microsoft, and it dropped so many updates around many technological stack, and specifically Fabric. Can you tell us a bit more about what are the latest and greatest updates in Fabric?
Yes, for sure. So I have so many amazing news related to Fabric and the analytics space. So I will not probably have the time to deep dive all of them, but I would just outline and mention two of them that I think are really important. The first one is related to real-time analytics. So I was anticipating you that real-time intelligence is something that we are really focused on. So we announced as general available this workload and this experience within Fabric, and it can be used in production starting now. So as I was saying, it provides capabilities for analyzing streaming data in real time, enabling immediate insights and action. And this has been used for different customers so far, addressing the challenge of processing and analyzing huge amount of data as they are generated. So, for example, in the automotive, manufacturing, utility sector, there would be very, very impressive use of this. And we have seen this in the past months while it was in preview. But it's now generally available. Start using it and test it and tell us, what do you think? The second point that I want to underline is something related more to like industry specific solution overall. that brings Fabric to, I think, a great offer, because it led Fabric to offer industry-specific data solutions that really address unique industry needs and challenges, such as the one for healthcare, for example. So it's healthcare data solution within Fabric that really optimize operation and integrate data from different medical sources. And it's something really specific that those type of company can use on top of Fabric. So it's a specific data model that speak their language. And the same is for example, for sustainability data model. So very specific accelerator, including reports or whatever that can be used by those organizations to address their industry requirement related to ESG data, for example. So this is just to give you a bit of understanding of what we announced. There are so many other news for sure. But really, if I have to conclude and to bring my experience and learning from these previous months and from different customer across Europe, is that Microsoft Fabric is more than just a data management platform. So you can really, diversify the type of experiences that you are having using it. And it's a comprehensive solution that really empower organization to really harness the full potential of their data, I would say. So whether you are in the healthcare or in the retail or in manufacturing industry, or any other sector that you can think of, I would say that Microsoft Fabric can really transform the way that you manage and analyze the data, driving growth for sure, and also efficiency and innovation. So remember, all the boxes that you have transform into one single organized box, and actually you're gonna think about Fabric. That's actually reality.
So thank you so much for bringing clarity. I loved the analogy with the box. It makes me visualize, what actually is Fabric. And I loved the latest update about industry solutions, because it's true that each and every customer has its own needs. However, there are repeatable patterns that we observed being shared across industries or within a single industry. So why should we reinvent the wheel? Why shouldn't we leverage something which is pre-built and available as a data model within Fabric? This is very powerful, and I'm so looking forward to seeing applications of this new feature.
Perfect. Yeah. Let's see.
So, Vito, thank you very much for sharing your knowledge with us. I'm so glad we had this episode together. Dear listeners, this is the end of the episode. If you want to connect with Vito, you can find contacts in the description of this video. And see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.